Hello everyone. Tonight I am doing a part 2 review. You might be wondering to what? Well, it's actually to this game here. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Call of Duty 4. Many of you have ridiculed me on my beliefs that Call of Duty was not an exceptional game. And I have to state, after replaying this game, I played the campaign mode from beginning to end. I played the online multiplayer. I even downloaded the new maps. I will not stand by my original statements. I do believe that this game was of quality make. You know, thinking it over again, playing this game again, I gave it a true shot, and I have to say that this game was phenomenal. It really was. However, there were a few things in here and there, and I'm going to pick them off first. As you might say, well, the game graphically is amazing. I think that graphically it could have had some help. In one, certain characters, when you shot someone and they fell, they can like pull a pistol and try to shoot you. Very nice. But I do believe that there were not enough times where you might see someone on the ground moaning or suffering from gun wounds. I also believe that, it's just having the body lie there is not very effective. I mean, I believe that if you, say there's a bunch of guys rushing at you, which there were a lot of times where that was happening, you shoot them, you gun them down. Well, if you throw a grenade right next to the body, I'm not asking for it to go boom and blood gets to go everywhere, but I'm asking for the body to be moved. If you shoot the body while it's down, I'm asking for blood to pop up. That was something else. There's almost no blood effects in this game, which is in some ways very realistic, because if you have ever watched someone be shot before, which I have, it's not a large explosion of blood that you would commonly see. I mean, if someone's wearing a white shirt or a very thin shirt like what I'm wearing right now, yes, there would be, a large amount of blood upon the impact. But when they're wearing outfits such as theirs, the outfits are generally very thick, very large, and initial bullet wounds are not able to be seen. So it does give the game some credibility in that they're not excessively bloody or gory. I thought that playing the story was very interesting in that how it ends, one of your allies who you've played the entire... Actually, you know what? If you think about it, in the ending, your entire team dies. And, I mean, it was very emotional, when I saw my own comrade who was trying to save me get shot and was killed. It has a lot of good heart-pounding moments where you're running and gunning. It can be very difficult, sometimes very easy sometimes. However, my original statement that you are not really needed, that your team can handle almost everything, I still stand by it. While there are a lot of times where you yourself are very key to the fight, you're really just an accessory. You're not truly needed. The only time that you are really needed is when, like, say you're carrying them. There's one scene where you had to carry one of the guys. Yeah, well, I mean, these are very interesting scenes, and obviously you truly are needed if you're helping the man. But I don't believe, especially if you played the very first mission, the tanker mission, which I know is just pretty much set up as a prologue, set for you to kind of get your bearings and the controls of the game. There's a lot of scenes similar to that that are you're not necessary, you just need to hang back. So, I still stand by the idea that while there were a lot of good moments in the campaign single multiplayer modes, it could have been better. There were just far too many times. I think the best way to describe it is SOCOM. SOCOM, you are issuing orders. In this game, you're taking orders, and you're pretty much just following around. It just makes the characters kind of seem unnecessary and somewhat weak. I think, it really does cheapen the experience, in my opinion. It just does. Overall, though, I definitely am going to have to rate this game higher. After playing through with the guns, I believe that the guns are very interesting. The multiplayer system is amazing, in that you don't just start out, you just don't go in and you customize your character and throw them together. The more you play, you get better weapons, which are more accurate, more powerful, more rounds, all around better weapons. And it's very interesting that you finally get these, after you play for so long. I thought that was a very interesting aspect, even though it's something very simple. It was interesting to me. So in the end, I think that this game is deserving of an 8.7 from me. It's giving the 8.7 marker because while I am upping the score a lot, in fact I'm nearly doubling it, there are still certain factors of it, I have to say, that I will still oppose. One is, like I said, the lack of shooting someone while they're down, very lackluster. I have some problems with the control. Sometimes a button wouldn't register at a key point when I needed it to. There were a lot of times where my shots were registering. I'm a sniper guy primarily, and there were times where I would unload 6-7 rounds off a sniper rifle and not one shot would register. Even if the person is standing completely still, the bullets won't register, and it'll take me several shots before a bullet finally registers to hit, which by then the enemy's heard my shots and he knows he's in trouble and has already moved. This is a major problem in the game, and I think it should be fixed. Overall, I think that this game is plagued by minor issues, is what harms it. I don't think it's anything minor. I don't think that this is the kind of game where I can say that they had this one major flaw in it that completely destroyed it. No, this game is plagued by minor details that the developers could have taken an extra 5 minutes to fix. That's all that's really involved in this game. It's just minor glitches. However, there's just too many of them that damages the game. So, I mean, graphically it's amazing. The weapons and system is phenomenal. The sound of the weapons is very realistic. The sounds of the battlefield around is very well done. So overall, 8.7 out of 10. I'm still playing this game. I'm going to wait for the price of it to go down before I buy it. I will be buying this game though. So yes, Jeremy, you have a new game to beat me at and make me shave my head. Well, everyone, it is 5:41 here. It's now Saturday, and I have to be to work at 4 o'clock, so I have less than a little more than 10 hours to get some sleep. Later, everyone.